Hi everyone, I'm a Name Babbler and welcome back to RimWorld. Thanks for checking out the video. At the end of last episode, we went ahead and implanted 3 different Xenogerms to Balakay, Chakin, and Fleeb. They now each have super fast wound healing, they are robust and take 25% less damage, and they're great at shooting that gives them +8 shooting. We're going to continue doing that to the rest of our colonists today. And we're also waiting for our big caravan to come back that has over 100 different marble chunks and a whole bunch of other stuff. So this episode's goal is to get more genes, get more people with healing enhancers and coagulators, and really just making all of our colonists pretty much superhuman. We're also going to make sure that we have enough steel, because we really only have like 3,000 steel right now. I need something like 20,000 before I go into that battle when I'm about to launch the starship. The other thing we're looking to do is anything that is a pathway that doesn't have farmland on it. For the most part, I may need to rethink it a little bit. With the exception of the animal pen, everywhere else in the base, I want there to be marble flagstone. So like here would be a spot to have marble flagstone. And we pretty much have it everywhere else already. So we're in pretty good shape. Alright, is this an Eltex shirt? No, it's a cloth duster. Why is it purple? Somebody must have wore it. Whoever has the favorite color of purple. We have quite a bit of vegetable and meat. I've been resisting it may be a necessity, but I've been resisting expanding this freezer. It's becoming a little bit of an issue right now, but we'll be all right. We're just gonna live with it for now. Balakay is currently in a coma because of the xenogermination, but in 7 hours he'll be out, so we'll be fine. Who has a major break risk? Humongous. Alright, when it comes to factions, we're in really good shape. Shalona is +100, Guoink even 88, their Cameral Pact is 93, the Loten's 100, and the Exodus Empire is 100. So we're going to look to maintain and keep all those really high, because when we start the reactor, we're going to get raided a lot. So we need to really make sure that we're keeping that high. We also made last episode a rocket swarm launcher, and we need to get it powered. So hold on a second here. Let's do that because I actually want to test it. Where would be the best place to put power? I almost feel like dead center, because if I like it, I'm going to put more of them. Yeah, let's just do it like that. It doesn't need to be too pretty. But anyway, so the rocket swarm launcher, we can kind of aim. And... oh, wait a second here. That's the range. I didn't know that. And we can't move it. Alright, okay, so hold on. We're going to cancel all that. This is not useful to me right here. That's the range. Since I already spent the resources, I'm going to go ahead and probably keep it, maybe? I had wanted to test it. We can test it. I just don't know what the range is. Like as far as the spread of the rockets. But if that's the case, then I may want to put like a couple, you know what I mean, like on the outskirts here, so that way if somebody's trying to get in my walls, I can attack them. I need to think about that. Even having one in my main area here, that may be something. So we'll get this activated and then see how it Like maybe we'll just shoot it right here and see how that works. Kate and Zach will both be up in 16 hours. All right, let's think about our list here of things we need to do. We need to be very focused on getting steel and plasteel. I think we have a good amount of plasteel. We have 956. Let's go our little list here. We need 600 after to actually launch the ship. But in working our way up to that, what do we need? We need enough for marine armor, marine helmets. We're actually going to make cataphract helmets. Whenever the caravan gets back, we actually bought a tech print to be able to learn cataphract armor. So I'm going to suspend the marine helmet because we're not going to be able to get to it anyway, but I'm going to suspend it just so I don't forget. All right. So thinking about all this, if we look at our wealth, you can see how it took a major, it dropped right here. We went from 888 to 775, and now we're back up to 800 already, just because our colony is producing so much wealth. Got to remember, every time we harvest hay and then we turn it into a meal, or we kill something and we make leather. We got rid of all of our leather and we're already up to over 1,000 leather. Oh, Chackin's up and about. Good. So anyway, before we initiate and start the ship reactor, we are going to dump a lot of wealth. That's the goal. And we may even like deconstruct certain things. You know, like I may not need 4 mech gestators. Actually, that's a very bad example. Because I would keep those just in case I need to resurrect them mid battle. But I don't know, maybe there's other things we could just get rid of. Balakay, I'd like for you to dig at the little house that we made for you, though. That's the one I want you to dig at. Because this is where the gold is. You know, a wise man once said that he wanted to know where the gold was. And it's right here. It's right here. So there's 1112 gold left. So he barely mined any of it. Okay. There is another little something that's kind of bothering me. And that's like each of my bedrooms. So this one bedroom, right, has a wealth of 2236. And I think it's mostly because of the carpet. And they're all happy enough. So I almost, and I don't know if this is a bad idea or a good idea, but let's just do a quick math. If I add up the wealth of all the bedrooms themselves. Well, wait, what's the wealth here? 7,000. The wealth here is 13. 3,000. This one's 15. 3,000. Each of these bedrooms. Yeah, I mean, I almost feel like, and I don't think I'm going to be this drastic about it, but I feel like I could almost downgrade, since everybody's so happy, I could downgrade their carpet and reduce by like 80,000 wealth. Not 80,000 wealth. Like 10,000 wealth. Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to change the... I want them to stay happy. I'm just looking for ways to make it more efficient. I have a lot of wealth. I'll just dump my items and then move on. Whenever we're about to do it. That's a good idea. Did he go down here, Balakay? He didn't. What is wrong with him? Do I have to confine him? I mean, I might do it. Where is he? Because now he's making me mad. Manage areas. This is going to be called Keeping Balakay Focused. Let's see how bad this is going to be. Oh, are they about to pass by Plasteel? Who's in their group? Hang on. Yeah, you can get that Plasteel. Go for it. Are there hostile people there? No, doesn't look like it. I wasn't going to keep Simmons after his usefulness was over with giving us genes, but I might just keep him. Okay, glad I swung by this little area. I can get some Plasteel. Humongous, at least, is a pretty good miner. Papayana, where's your kid? Where's Pedro? Is he well fed? He needs sleep. Maybe you should, like, I don't know, help him go to sleep. So, babies and infants, you can't, like, put them to sleep. They kind of, their sleep goes down and they kind of randomly just kind of pass out and they get some rest. Yeah, we're pretty busy here in the workshop. Yegalut has a break risk. Oh, probably their blinding light. Yeah, yeah. Mad Rat. Watch out, guys. Mad Rat. Come on, Balakay. You can take him. There you go. Good job. You can eat him later if you want. Nobody's around here to even know. Okay. They're all like break risk. Don't I have a horseshoe pin somewhere? Will I get lucky? So for anybody worried about Balakay being confined, I have a 1x1 stockpile zone for packaged survival meals so that they don't spoil. And this is of critical priority. So it will always be filled up with at least, you know, a stack of packaged survival meals. We take care of our people here at Hope. Well, sometimes. The recreation's kind of high, so I actually don't even need that horseshoe pin. I need them to just do this plus steal and get out of here. They're getting unhappy though. Alright, then making advanced components. We have a bulk goods trader. Good. What do they have? So you can always check what they have as far as trade goods go, like before they approach. A couple of things about that. You want them to get closer to your base because if you trade, whatever they drop will be wherever they are when you talk to them. So if they're all the way over here, you're going to have to haul that. So let them do the work, come closer to you. Looks like they're probably going to come through this door if I had to guess. But if you want to see, kind of get a preview of what they have on hand, you can go right to their animals here, hit gear. All right, there's some dye. Some wood. Nothing really worthwhile. Some pemmican on this guy. Ambrosia. Nothing good. We'll talk to them just to make sure I didn't miss anything in that quick little check, but they really don't have much. Every time I've come here, Tiffy has not been mining. Everybody else is doing all the work. Oh, you know why? It's her meditate hour. Simmons is in a daze because he ate kibble. Alright, they only have 952 silver, but let's see. Do they have anything that I want? And I can at least offload to them a little bit. They have wood. I'll buy the wood. They don't have anything else that I want. Alright, let's sell pigskin, light leather. Here we go. We got 145 wood and a little bit of silver. Yeah, Yegalut is just always annoyed. It said 8 kibble. Do we really have no food? Well, I can't really have that. Let's fix this. We have a gray pall. A gritty fog clings to the air. The smell is rotten and acidic. This unnatural weather creates feelings of dread. Let's load up some items here. Let's call it 20 package survival meals. Phineas gets right on it. There we go. Oh, that woke up the elephants. Yegalut has given up on this community. He has decided to leave and pursue a better life elsewhere. You can try to arrest him as he leaves. Otherwise, you may still see him again someday. This happened because of poor mood. The final straw was recreation deprived. We now have a choice to make. Do we let him go? Because who cares? Or do we try to keep him? Alright, so this is where you are judged, Yegalut. Your value to the community. Your shooting is good, fine, whatever. All your other skills are low. You don't really have any passion that I care about. You're a slow learner. You're trigger happy, which would be good for things like a minigun that needs to aim fast. You have an annoying voice. You don't have any bionics. So you don't have any health conditions like dependencies or anything like that, but I haven't given you anything that you've invested in. You're always in a bad mood. You're incapable of caring, so you can't be a doctor. You're incapable of doing anything with animals. I mean, I kind of am okay with you just leaving. Sure, you have a passion for mining, but like, I don't know. You want to leave? Go ahead and leave. Pursue a better life. Go ahead. You could even, you know what? Take the assault rifle. Take the marine armor. Even that marble chunk that you were bringing back home for us, and the jump pack. Go ahead. Go ahead. Good luck to you. Oh, that elephant just got... that elephant just got struck by lightning. Hold on, elephant. Hold on. We're trying. Hold on. Are you regretting your decision yet, Yagelet? You gonna turn around and look to see if we're following you and be disappointed that nobody's coming after you? Yep, look at all that. Nobody's even all going off, doing their own thing. I don't know. I guess you didn't make a good impression. See you later. Okay. Alright, Tiffy's good. She tended that elephant. That's how it's gotta be, you know? If you don't reduce and you're not like, I mean, at the very least, stop getting annoyed. You should be grateful. Okay. Daesh is currently 59 certain in their raid ideology. It's going to take quite a bit to get her converted over to the free path. She doesn't know it, but she'll be so much happier once she is. Alright, I'm looking for psychoid leaves. We don't have any yet. Is that elephant eating a packaged survival meal? With all this grass and everything around? I have to remind myself when I get back to Hope that I need to get them to a point where they're all they dye their armor and stuff their favorite color, because it'll make their mood at least +1. It's at least something. Because Humongous is in a bad spot right now. Slept on ground, slept outside, uncomfortable, soaking wet, disturbed sleep, ate raw food. She's the one with the psychite dependency. But I like Humongous because she is a 17 in mining. How we doing, Balakay? I mean, Balakay is here in a 12-cell room with dirt floors, and he's happier than some other people. He's at 63% mood, and the only thing really is he has an awful bedroom. He ate without a table, and unsightly environment. Oh, did that deep drill make things look unsightly? Hold on, don't we have it over here somewhere? We do. Okay, that's fine. We have enough other stuff going on to offset it. Our freezer is full. Should I expand the freezer? Like, just 4 or 5 this way? There's really no reason not to. Quest available. A shuttle of the Exodus Empire has taken damage and is seeking a place to land. Its commander, Uspro, wants to land at Hope. Imps from Firehome of Hoken will attack the crashed shuttle site in an attempt to kill its occupants. You must defend them. The shuttle contains Uspro, another civilian, and 3 troopers. The commander and civilian must be rescued, but the troopers may be sacrificed. After 8 hours, a rescue shuttle will come to pick up the survivors. You'll need to get them all on board within 12 hours. Well, the rewards are, 431 gold is a nice amount of gold. We need it to make advanced components and stuff. Glitter World Medicine. We have over 100 of that. Oh no, we have 82 right now. Okay. I feel like I should. Just for the gold. I'm gonna need it for the weapons. I don't have all my A-team here though. Tiffy's out of here. Tiffy's not here. Let's do it. I shouldn't have done it. Shuttle crash. Let's hopefully it's a good spot. Is it a good spot? It's in an okay spot. Now my thought, they're either gonna spawn down here. Hold on. Yeah, they're either gonna spawn down here or right here. I'm wondering. But let's activate everybody. I'm being more responsible before putting them out to, war here. I'm going to draft, tell them to eat some food, and then come on down. If they're like 60% or more with food, they can last fine, no problem. Daesh needs food. Marak is good. Chakin, she can come over here. It's fine. Baiko needs some food. Maker is good to come out here. Kate and Zach. Balakay, keep doing your thing, Balakay. Pelican, Fleeb, Pompeiana. The kids will leave alone. In fact, I'm going to tell the kids to be in the safe zone. Oh wait, Pompeiana can't come here. She has to feed this other kid, so she can stay and do whatever. Maybe I'll take Balakay. I will, because you know what? I would hate to get to a point where I needed the one more person. So, alright, we're going to see what happens here. see where they land. And then we'll reposition everybody. Rescue shuttle arrives in 7 hours. These guys are struggling over here. Torres is in terrible shape. Almost to the point where I want to just tell her to go back home by herself. You know what? I'm going to do that. She's a terrible miner anyway. You know what? Take the sad walk home yourself, Torres. Wait. Oh, I have to reconfigure all this? Never mind. Never mind. She's not going to go home. Alright, we have all our people pretty much here. Almost the whole crew. I'm wondering about something here. Do we want to make sandbags? I guess not. We'll be alright. Remind me that I said that when we half die. Six hours until the shuttle. You know what I'm gonna do? And this will be funny actually. I'm gonna have one of my people tame this or do an animal war cry on the boom rat, and it'll run into them and blow up. That'll be funny, right? Howie will do it. Yeah. Where are they? Oh. That's just the caravan being detected. Okay. Okay, we're waiting patiently. 5 hours till the shuttle arrives. Till the shuttle arrives. Okay, raid. They're right there. Okay. Good. Howie. Boom rat. This is gonna be so funny. It's probably not even gonna get close to them. But it's still a funny attempt. Let's do that like that. Howie's doing that. Pelican is a melee. There's a lot of them here. Now, I think that, yeah, they all have the ability to do fire spew. That is the biggest issue that I'm going to have. We got to get Pelican Kate and Zach, I mean, in a decent position. Let's see what happens. Okay, there's the boom rat. I don't really like where my people are. For some reason, I'm feeling like this is not in a good, that they're not in a good spot. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, Zach just got hit with that fire. Wait, did he actually get hurt with that at all? I don't think so. But I do know that we can't have them getting hit with fire. Let's take a different tact. Pelican's going to go over here and protect Uspro. Explicitly, I was going to say. Kate, stay here. We're going to manage really Kate and Zach. I think I can have them kite these people. There's the boom rat. There's the boom rat. Okay, wait. We have to do it. We have to kill the boom rat somehow. Can we shoot the boom rat? Do that. Come on. Okay, the boom rat blew up and hurt these three guys right here. Okay, good. All right, playtime's over. Oh, that was funny though. Zach. I'm gonna make Zach do something crazy. He's gonna jump. And so is Kate. Oh, they got hurt. Oh boy, they got hurt. Okay, no, they gotta run. Both of them need to run. Is there no cooldown? There has to be a cooldown. Yeah, 5-day cooldown. Kate. Oh, you're just like Alpha Blood, huh? Okay, she's going crazy. Alright, they're fleeing. They are fleeing. Did Uspro die? No, Uspro's there. Alright, guys, leave him alone. You leave him alone now, it's okay. We're okay. We're fine. We're good. Go back to whatever. Okay, that was funny with the boom rat. And it was effective too. It actually helped. It hurt them by a decent amount. Kate, who's this guy? Is this the guy that shot fire on you? We want to capture him in some way? No. I think we're just going to kill him, right? Kate is good. She's got a little burn. Marat got a little hurt. He's got a little burn on his torso. Kate is taking off her marine armor. I guess it got 2 damaged. Oh, I could have let Kate... You're right. I could have let Kate drink his blood. Oh well. Well, none of their people died. So... Oh. Jack in. Convert Daesh. Keep working at her. Alright, so Chakin is actually her convertibility, instead of doing 6 and 7%, is now doing 9%. So that brought Daesh from 60% to 51%. So with the certainty that she gains back like 2% or so, maybe 3%. It's gonna take like another 10 times. But in a 3-day period, we have the major convert thing we can try again. The conversion ritual in 3 days. We're going to try that. Rescue shuttle has arrived. There we go. Quest completed. We got 431 gold, 5 reinforced barrels, which are actually about 800, 900 silver each, and then the glitter rolled medicine. Great. Valakay, you back in your little house? Yeah, okay. Okay, Humongous, I know you're like really mad. So mad. Just get this one more thing of plasteel. Can you do that? She may break. She's so upset right now. Come on, like 30 more seconds. I have faith in you, Humongous. 17%. 12. We're going right after this. Done. Leaving. Let's go. Reform. Go home. Go get some recreation. I know that I pushed you really hard there. You got 543 steel total. Another 470 plasteel. Very good. Do we want to take this rabbit home? No. It's gonna rot by the time we get there. Okay, we'll be home in 1 day. Is having a party? Maker's throwing a party. We can do the Fiesta of Archism. Whenever everybody's back here, we're going to do that little party. Alright. You don't have anything I want. You seem to be a weary traveler. Would you like some more pemmican for your journey? There you go. This is quite the party, huh? Maker is staring at an air conditioner. I wonder if he's drunk and he thinks he's talking to somebody. Oh, he got bored. Okay. Oh, we have a bionic leg. Who needed that bionic leg? Let's check. I feel like it was Fleeb. Fleeb was one of them. Yep, the right little toe is bitten off. Who was the other one that needed a leg? Was it, Maker? No. Maybe it's one of these guys. Yeah, it was. It was Penny. Penny and Maker. I think I'm going to give it to Maker. Wait. Penny and Fleeb. I'm going to give it to Fleeb. Install bionic leg, right leg. Alright, let's look at gene extractions. Can we get anybody here? Yep, let's do that. We're going to just extract some genes from some people. Daesh. It's been quiet. Other than that little raid just now, it's been quiet. Marak. Aiko. Let's get you one. Okay, I have all four waiting for people. Now, Maker. Can we do something with Maker, like for a bioregeneration or something? It will either heal the torso scratch or the nose, but not the dementia. Yeah. I mean, talking is impacted by dementia mostly. Dementia is definitely impacting Maker. It's definitely hurting him. He's only 48. I think he got dementia because he had toxic buildup and he got like some sort of cancer or something. I mean, Pelican is 91 years old. It's like, how many age reversal cycles can I put them through? I'm not going to worry about it right now. I just don't want them to die. They're going to be home in 0.6 days. Good. So they'll make it home in time for nightfall. Good. Great, great, great. So I started to say a little bit earlier that something that was bothering me is that I have Pompeyana, Fleeb, and 3 kids. And they don't have a place to live. Like Phineas, maybe you can go to Yegalutz. Yeah, you can go to Yegalutz now, can't you? What's his name? Phineas. You can go to where Yegalut was living. We've cleaned out the room, don't worry. We're at 1,561 waste packs. Good. Alright, what should I focus on? I think we have been doing quite well. We're at 4,200 steel. We started the episode with 3,600, and we've actually been using it this entire time to make advanced components and all kinds of things. So, they're doing well. Major break risk from Penny. Alright, we have compacted plasteel there, compacted plasteel there, and machinery there. I mean, Balake is just kind of... He's fine. I mean, he's not fine. He's not really happy. I mean, it's kind of sad. Look at him. All by himself out here. Poor Balake. Alright, so the question is, should I expand this freezer? And part of me says yes, because look, I have corpses all over the place. What would that look like? It'll be a very simple modification. I mean, it would just actually just look something like this. Now, that's not the way that I thought it was ever going to be expanded, because I thought the coolers were going to stay here. But kind of is what it is. Yeah, we have plenty of resources to do this, so we're just going to take care of it real quick. Real quick, just go ahead and do it. Everybody get on deck. On board. On whatever. This 20, I might make it a 24. I make 3 of them 24 on each side. And so that way, if it stays at 24, then we're good. Those will stay at high power. Then I take 1 of each and make it 28. So if it really needs to, it can take care of the fluctuations in need. Wow, they really jumped on this quick. Alright, we can move this deep drill. There's no other place to put it, really, because I can't get that, that little unit right there. That little square. Only if I move that chair could I. And I don't think it's really worth it to do that. Although it may impact how many I can get. I don't think so. Got a lot of activity in and out here. It's 38 degrees in here. We gotta get it back to a better spot. I think I have enough coolers. I have 8 coolers. I had 6. I mean, maybe I need 2 more. We'll see how it plays out when everybody stops running in and out of here. Caravan's back at Hope, thankfully. Alright, they're going to be really busy because there's going to be 110 marble chunks. Remember, Yegalut ran away with one of them, and then there were 111. So Yegalut left. We let him take the chunk with him. It's 32 degrees in here. I think we'll be okay. Let's leave it be for now. Alright, we have a little more breathing room. What's our power look like? We can get rid of these. Wait, did I get that one? I'm only cleaning up the power conduits so that if there's a discharge of battery power, that it won't set some of these on fire here. I think we're okay. Where's my power conduit? Why can't I get it? There we go. Okay. Beep beep. Torres is a extreme break risk. So why aren't you going to bed? Is my question then. She's gonna go rest. Okay, go ahead. Hopefully this, I mean, her mood is 0% right now. Let's see how quick she goes up now. She's in her nice, comfortable bedroom. I mean, she has literally no positive mood anywhere. I don't know. Hopefully she wakes up on the right side of the bed. Yeah, I mean, Humongous is in a bad state. But at least her mood's going up. Penny's in a bad state, but her mood is kind of okay. Torres is starting to move in the right direction, but still 0%. But at least she's moving in the right direction. She's extremely comfortable, so that's a +8. The 8 raw food goes away in 3 hours. I hope she wakes up and she feels better. All right. Top row is meat, middle 2 rows are vegetables. We actually need more rows for vegetables. Let's see here. Coming up with a different design. Okay. What we're going to do, even though this may seem... Oh, Fluff is starting a fight with Zach. That's because Fluff is aggressive. Who won that one? Well, Fluff cracked Zach's jaw with her head. She headbutted him. And somehow did the same thing to his right leg. But then, Fluff, how'd you fare? Right shoulder, left leg. She actually stood up to a vampire and she was okay. She won that fight. Fluff's tough. Tell ya. Do we have any wood shelves anywhere? I think we took some up at some point, didn't we? Yeah, there's one. What if we do something like this? I think how to space them out. Any more? Let's see if there's any more. If there's no more, we'll just get the building. Alright, so I got a pretty good amount. Maybe we're getting rid of 1, 2. I mean, I actually don't think I did that very efficiently. Yeah, I'm gonna move some things around after this is done. But I think we'll be all right. Yeah, we'll play around with it. All right, Torres, how are you? 11% mood, and she's moving in the right direction. Much better. She's listening to the piano. She lived in an impressive bedroom. Remember, I told you they were going to be unloading a lot and very busy. Look at all the lifters. Shaw is confused due to dementia. I feel like I should just kept doing the rows how they were. You know what? I think I might delete some of those and then just rearrange what we have left over and see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, wait, no. Don't be moving this stuff in here, guys. They're crazy. They really are sometimes. They drive me nuts. Pile of steel. Right there. Compacted steel. Okay. Just have to rearrange a couple of things and we'll be alright. We're being raided by Horax cultists. A group of cultists from the Servants of Horax have arrived nearby. They intend to use a psychic ritual to summon hideous flesh beasts to attack you. They might perform the ritual multiple times. You need to go stop them. Ooh, okay. Well, what was I just gonna... Okay. They have auto pistols. They have machine pistols. They have cloth robes. Alright, I'm taking it seriously. I am. I will bring everybody. How's everybody? Is that a good result? Good reaction? Humongous, are you in fighting? You're not in fighting shape. Torres, you are. Everybody goes. Oh, Daesh, you're using an EMP launcher? Oh, Daesh. Use the assault rifle. They're all over here. How many are there? 30. We're going to go here. Part of me says to lure them down this way, actually. My range will be better. Yeah. Okay. Tiffy. Let's get your militars. They haven't been around in a while. Oh, wait, whoa. Hold on. Where are they going? They're going there. Okay, good. Good. Where are they going? They're acting weird. Oh, no. Hold on. I didn't think they would aggro me yet. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Are they attacking me? Yeah, they are. They're coming right for me. Alright. Change of plans, guys. Zach, Simmons, everybody's coming down here. Let's do this. Let's say you come here. They're fast, actually. So we're going to say come here and then here. Can we do that? Allocate Zach and everybody come this way. I don't want Pacheco to go that way. I want Pacheco to go this way. This is a little bit sloppy. I need backup. I gotta kind of, if they're gonna come this way, that's fine. I just gotta lure them. They're keeping half of their guys back here. They're fast. 4.2. So this is not going to be... This may be a good spot. Where's Kate? Kate's got to get here with her husband. So does Torres over here. Allocate, protect your little new home. Yeah, they're getting too close. They're too close. But I don't really have a choice. Bluff, get right here, because you can start taking shots at them. Oh no, you can't. You're still too far. Alright, Fluff, stay right there. Yeah, you'll be okay right there, I think. Let's say that's the range. That's kind of a crazy range. Why is Fluff not shooting? There she is. I'm going to get the militars right in the action. Balak, get back. Simmons, you're good. Zach, Kate, Pelican, all right here. You're gonna basically take. Jeez. Oh. Simmons just died. Okay. Haven't had anyone die in a long while. Okay, well, they hurt. Zach's in the middle of it. He's going to jump back. Pelican is going to move this way. Retreat a little bit. Kate's going to help. Kate is okay. Why'd Zach get so hurt? He actually didn't get so hurt. Why did I think he did? That's, ladies and gentlemen, what you call panicking. I thought Zach got hurt, and he didn't. Okay, everybody's fine. Including Zach and Kate. I think Howie got a little bit something. He got a little bruised. Dayesh got a little something. Alright, well, we still gotta kill these people. Because they're over here chanting and stuff. But now we can do it on our terms. I may... you know what? No, everybody's coming. Luck, that was a good shot. That was a one shot right there. I want to read the log on that one. Chlorkite's neck was wounded by Fluff's sniper rifle bullet. Shot right in the neck. Very good, Fluff. They're not attacking back. Okay, let's get a little closer. It'll help our accuracy. What are they shooting at me? Kagalin is using Death Refusal to self-resurrect. What are these little red little bullets here? What is that? Nerve Spiker. Kind of don't want... I don't need Zach and Kate to go in there, so I'm just gonna let this play out. They're using Blood Feed. Well, actually, hold on a second. Can I even... Oh, I was thinking maybe I could get some sort of cool Xeno gene from them. we're good. Well, we're not good. I mean... Wait, they're resurrecting? Who's resurrecting? These two guys right here. Well, we lost Simmons. I'm not really sad about it. Okay, let's see. Who is hurt? Anybody? Combat supply from Guoink. We got some people that need some help. We'll do a quick health check just to make sure nobody's gonna die, because we've had that happen to us before, where it seems like everybody's okay and then somebody dies. Penny, while you're at it, let's give you the right leg here. Didn't we add one for you? Didn't we add a bill? Oh, maybe we didn't. That's right, we gave that to Fleeb. Here comes Fluff and Chakin to help out. Mad hair. Oh, are you gonna attack my little visitors here? Oh, come on, guys. Isn't that a little bit of overkill? Anyway, quest available. Pods and insects. An orbiting research ship wants to test a new type of insect pheromone. If you agree, they'll sweep Hope with the pheromone, provoking an infestation of 19 hives. We stand to benefit from a Psylink neuroformer, which will upgrade some... Ooh, Archite capsules. Those are good, too. You heard me get excited there. Archite capsules are the things that make you be able to do really good genes. So, for example... we go to this little gene thing here. The only one we have is ageless, so they'll stop aging. But like the only thing that's stopping me from getting this is the fact that I need Archite capsules. Yeah, I think I need to do this quest because I would get 6 more. I have 3 already. So that would give 9 people. And I probably would give them... I don't know who I'd give them to. But like I have right now 21 people. 3 of them are kids. So make that 18. 2 of them are vampires, so that's 16. More than half of the people I can give this to, but I wouldn't need to give it to people that are like Tiffy, she's 26 years old. I probably wound up giving them to the slightly older ones. It is 19 hives. That's kind of annoying. There's a lot of hives. And we just went through a fight. I'm going to wait till we're healed up a little bit. What do you guys got for me? Anything good? A gene pack with pointed ears. No thanks. Oh, I just remembered. I got a really good weapon when I was away. Okay, they don't really have anything for me, so maybe I'll just have them buy some things from me. These two normal sculptures. Some of my broken armor. There you go. How's that? Good? Good. That's right. So now, did they unload the weapon yet? There was a sword. There it is. The mono sword. The Zen Von Mar. Torres is going to get that one. We like Torres now. Oh, we need more graves. Don't we always? Here at Hope, we always need more graves. I'm making Zach do this because he's going to get over here so fast. It's going to be like a rocket from the right side of the screen. Watch carefully. There he is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Simmons. Oh, this guy's still here. It's gonna get resurrected when it dies. Hang on a second here. Zach. Maybe Kate also, just in case. They made the music so spooky. I think he's gonna resurrect himself. No? Okay. Where's Simmons? Oh, can somebody bury Simmons? Yeah. Thanks, Zach. We have to guess where those infestations are going to spawn, and I actually feel like they're going to spawn all right here. Is this an opportunity for Tippy to use her little call aid kind of stuff? Hostile visitors present. What's that mean? There aren't. I think it's so funny that Balak is in this little room all by himself. And he's pretty happy. He's okay. All right, let's do that quest. I'm still hesitant to do the quest because I feel like I can get Archite capsules in other places. I'm going to try to call for a trade real quick. I want to call Shaloma. I want to see if they have something. It's going to cost us some honor or goodwill, but that's okay. We have enough. We can get it back. I want to request a trade caravan, and I want it to be an exotic goods trader. Will arrive in a few days. Okay. We're going to do the same thing with our Cameral Pact. Oh, they don't have that. Okay, fine. Loten? I don't think they're going to have it either. They do not. They're tribal, I think. Goo Oink? No way. Oh, they do. Okay. Alright, so we're going to wait for those exotic goods traders to see if they have Archite capsules. Alright, let's fix our freezer, because that's what we were in the middle of doing. As this game often does, it distracts and distracts. Wait, that's not what I want to do. What do I want to do? I want to move that like that. Oh, whoa, look at all this. No wonder they're roaming away. Look at all this meat and stuff. And all this kibble. Alright, let's get a couple more people on hauling. Just to help out for a few. Other things are going to suffer, but I can afford it. I'm okay. Basically just put almost everybody on hauling. Because look at all these. I have 210 lavish meals. And because they're not in storage, they're not being accounted for. I actually don't want pemmican in here. It's messing me up. Wow, I actually have too much. I have too much stuff. I have too much stuff. Where can I put chocolate? Oh, jeez. I mean, I just have too much stuff. Alright, there's two problems. One, I gotta get my freezer all back in to where it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be. And then two, I have to get these lavish meals into the freezer here. But there's too many already in here. So pemmican and chocolate is going to temporarily get moved out. Yes, I know it's ugly, but that's where it's going to go for right now. We're going to make it critical. Okay, it's pemmican and chocolate. Here, it's preferred, so it shouldn't matter. They should move it even though I'm not going to get rid of it in here. They should move it automatically. And here, yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. We need the food. At some point, it'll be fine. I'm gonna have Zach help me out with redoing all this, because as soon as I set all the permissions, then all this meat and stuff will go where it's supposed to go. Okay. That's fine, right like that. Nope, let's move it like that one can go there. That can actually go there. Okay, is that the most that I can have here? No, it's not. I can have one more right there. Okay, I think that's the most storage that I can get here. All right, so how we did it initially is we had meat here. We had a row of vegetables, another row of vegetables, and then meat down here. And the reason I did that originally was so that visually I could see what was missing. I don't think I really need to do that anymore. So I think what I'll just do is kind of split it sort of evenly. So let's see. 45 shelves and 10 little guys, little shelves. I'm okay with just having corpses in the aisles. I know that's not the best thing to do, but we're not really going to have a time period where we're going to have a lot of corpses around, so it's going to be fine. I will delete all these stockpile zones though and redo it. Okay. So, stockpile zone down here. This is, we're going to call this the Isle O Death. Isle O Corpses. So we'll do animal corpses. Yep, they can all go down here. That's fine. And then we have one. Maybe we do meat up here. 2 vegetables. And then this is just all meat down here. Okay, let's verify. We have meat, all meat. Animal products, all eggs except for fertilized eggs. That is the proper way we want that. Okay, so let's copy those settings. We're going to do the entire top row. We want these. Nope, we want. We'll say meat will go here. Excess meat will go here. This will be meat, and then the rest is going to be vegetables. So this row, and then this by the muffalo. This is going to be hay and vegetables. Copy. We're just verifying. And paste. Okay. Should be good to go. I want Zach to be hauling. Again, I know this is really, really poorly done. I'm just getting some stuff out of this freezer quickly. And right after this, he'll go get some lavish meals. All right, so let's let's clean this up a little bit in here. I know I can manually suspend, but I really just don't want to do that. I want them to do it the right way. And this is how you learn what works and what doesn't as far as automating this stuff goes. Once we hit 300, it will pause automatically. One more haul. Okay, lavish meals are done. Now they're going to do vegetarian lavish meals. I think there is still a vegetarian around. I'm not sure. I actually don't know who's a vegetarian and who's not. And I'm not even sure where to see if they'll eat that. Like, where does it say that? Maybe in their diet. Yeah, they'll eat meat. Is this the only way to check? I'm looking right here. What's his diet? Oh, it says the kind of food this creature is capable of eating. That doesn't mean that they would be happy. Yeah, maybe I'll pause the vegetarian. I mean, we have plenty of lavish meals. Okay, clean up, guys. Start cleaning up. There goes Zach. Look at him. He's crazy. Imperial Trader. Tiffy, give him a quick call. Alright, nice. Just gotta clean this up. What a mess. Look at all this. In the hallway. Alright, she called the Imperial Trader. What do they have for us? What do you have for us, people? Cataphract armor? No, I'll make it myself. Terror Sender, the Persona Monosword, another one? You really don't have anything. Oh, Gene Pack. Ageless and Gray Eyes. That doesn't reduce the metabolic efficiency at all. I'm going to buy that one. Because the other one reduced the metabolic efficiency by 1, and I would have to compensate for something else, with something else. And I won't have to do that now. We're going to buy 12 advanced components. We're going to buy 8 regular components. Sure, why not? What do you guys want from me? What would you like from me? You really don't want much. Looks like you want that marine armor, and it's in bad shape, so you want it? Go for it. They seem to like armor. That's why they're paying more. How about some dye? I was gonna... we don't need dye. Insect jelly. They would actually buy some animals from me for a pretty good amount of money. I just need 1,200 more silver. Take that 1 marine armor. Go ahead. Alright, we're good. Yep, ageless. That's a good one. Look at them cleaning up so super quick. Oh, we had a horse hit a trap. Psychic Soothe for males. Wow, it's really cool when you just have them all do the same thing, and they're just really getting all caught up. Alright, I think we start getting people back to their normal duties. Okay, that ended up really, really good. We're teetering on freezing in this freezer. Teetering on freezing. We're at 31. It is 93 out, but we're at 31 in here. Makes me think we need more coolers. We have full batteries. There's no reason not to have more coolers. Maybe I'll make 2 coolers so I don't have to worry about it. Because in a heat wave I would lose some meat and stuff, so... Alright, we have... 550 meals, give or take. We only have room for 2 more genes. So we got Ageless and Gray Eyes. The other one had Attractive, which would make Beauty +1. I really don't care about that. But let's just do a little experiment. If we did Ageless... Well, actually, no. Let's load our little template. We named it Celix. I mean, we could change the name. But it's named Celix. That's the super fast wound healing, the awful art, robust, so take less damage, and then we can just do Ageless like that. It just takes 1 Archite capsule. We already have 3. And they wouldn't age. So that's cool. I'm going to probably tailor a couple. In a little bit. I'm waiting for those caravans to come from Choloma and Urkamro Pact, I believe it was, or Loten. Might have been Loten. Let's convert Daesh. Can we do the conversion ritual? Oh, we will be able to soon. Be able to do it in a couple hours. Why is there an elephant in there? It's filthy in here. I'm going to change Missy and Phineas to be cleaners for a little bit. It's so funny, they're just walking around with their gas masks on. What's going on here? I guess just having trouble moving that Muffalo. We had a horse die. I guess we hauled it away already, but why do we have a horse die? Oh, they already built it? That's crazy how fast they build them. Yeah, we had a horse hit by a trap, and I just don't know how. I don't see where the corpse is. It already got butchered. All right, that's what we needed. We needed 10 coolers. We have 8 of them on 24 degrees, 2 of them on 28 degrees for supplemental, so they'll be on low power unless they're needed. But right now it's 25 degrees in this room, so we're good now. Those marble chunks over here? Oh yeah, they got all moved up and everything. All right, it's gonna be tough to figure out or remember who I gave genes to. That's why I was doing it like left to right. I think I gave it to Balakay, Fleeb, and Maker. Nope. It was Balakay, Fleeb. I got that right. And Chakin. That's right. So since I gave them this, by the way, you could see right here the genes are regrowing. You can't give them new genes or do gene extraction for 2 years. So that they're out of the running anyway for me to give them new genes. Somebody like Pompeiana or like, let's see, like Pacheco. She would really benefit. She's a 10 in shooting. But we need a different awful stat. We don't want to get rid of her art, because that's the thing that I'm waiting for, that it'll get rid of her art. Is there any other awful stuff? Awful animals. Awful mining. Who was I just looking at? Was it Penny? No. Pacheco? Yeah, Pacheco. So if I did awful... mining. She's a 1 in mining. So I could do awful mining instead. Yeah. And she's 43 years old. Perfect to make her ageless. Because in like 10 years, she'll start to get some health issues. I am hesitant to do it though. Because I'd rather give it to somebody that's a little bit older. But we're going to do ageless. We're going to load our template first, actually. Then we're going to do add on ageless. And we're going to name it. It was named Celix. We're going to name it Celix. Celix Age. Celix Ageless. No, Celix Age. There we go. I'm not going to care too much about it. Let's do that. Start combining. What did I do? Did I do awful? Nope. Hold on. Cancel. Load Celix. Not awful art. Awful mining. Yes. Almost messed up there. Ageless. And we're going to name it Celix Age. Okay. So it's almost like you have to tailor it for each person, actually. I thought I was just going to kind of be able to make like a general one. Let's see, what can I do for melee? Is there strong? So strong melee damage. So Torres can get like strong melee. And also great at melee. Right now she is level 11. This would make her level 19. So if we did strong melee, About art. Does she care about art? She does, but I don't care that she cares about art. I know it sounds mean, but that's what we have to do sometimes. Let's see. Great. Okay, now we need... What do we want to do with her? Robust? Robust because she's going to get hit. I can't do my wound healing thing. I need something. I need another awful thing. How about awful mining? We'll see if that helps. And then fast wound healing? Where's that? Super fast wound healing. We could do psychically deaf. That's always a good one because we don't care about being able to deal with that. Let's see. What are we missing with her? She's strong melee, take less damage. She'll do 50% more melee damage. She'll take 25% less damage. She'll heal 4 times as fast. What am I missing? I could do one more. -1. Unstoppable would be nice. It means you don't stop moving when you take damage. I really don't need art since I'm about to launch my starship and beat the game. But these people are going to have lives after they launch, right? I mean, we all know that. This is not the end of that story. They're going to get on the starship and they're going to continue their lives. So, we want to set them up for success. Okay, maybe I don't need to do one more. I think we'll be okay with right how we have it. Super fast wound healing, 25% less damage, strong melee, and great melee. Sounds good to me. I mean, I'm actually, because I don't necessarily care, I'm going to name it Torres because that's who I want to give it to, and I don't want to forget. All right, Daesh, you're up. Are you going to get converted? We need just a little more time, and then we could do a full conversion ceremony. Pelican's still here. Tiffy. Tiffy's one. Tiffy, like, I mean, all she really does... she does plants. She does plants. She sows plants. She could do construction. She could do a little bit of mining. But she could basically take every other awful gene, and I wouldn't really care. Let me just see what that looks like. Awful. Awful art. I could do awful mining, I just don't really want to. How about poor? Do we have anything poor? Poor animals. And then if we gave her great shot, great shooting, super fast wound healing, we know. We want to do that. And then we do want to do robust. She's at -4 right now. And then we can give her ageless and attractive. Yeah, that would put her at -5. So she'd lose her animals a little bit. Art, who cares? She'd be a great shot and super fast wound healing. And robust, take less damage. Let's see how that worked out. Okay, we got a couple going. What was it that I wanted to check a second ago? I was thinking about it. We're getting really close to starting this reactor. Really close. I'd like to make more charge rifles. I'm a little bit low, I guess, on something. Quest available, Loyal Elephants. A trader is calling. A pack of 54 wild elephants are hunting him. He wants your help to draw the animals away from him. The elephants will arrive at Hope 10 hours after you accept. 54 elephants? I'm not taking that, right? 54 elephants. Look at that reward, though. They really know how to get you. That prestige cataphract armor, that's really good armor. I can make it, though. Plasteel, 2500. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with this, I don't think. I like this Pods and Insects one. Maybe we just do that one. I want these Archite capsules, but I wanted to see if a freighter came by and would have them. Nobody's come here yet. Kate's all the way out here. Getting steel. Okay. Alright, good. So what we're really waiting for, if you want to call it waiting, we're preparing. What we're preparing. Why can't I put the... Why can't I put... Oh, because there's something there? Is that why? Let's see if I can do it once I move that plasteel. I can't put... For some reason I can't put the deep drill right next to this bench. Oh, you know why? Because they're supposed to stand at that bench. That spot. Got it. Alright, yep. Understood. Move that there. Glebe. Move that there. Good. Let's see if it works now. It does. I want to get that one last piece. One last square. Alright, Phoebe's gonna move that. Okay, let's see how we're doing with charge rifles and the sword. We have a charge rifle, it's a sniper rifle. Oh, charge rifles are here, actually. And they're not making them yet because of why? Where's charge rifles? Did I not? I must have not made more? Am I losing my mind here? Is it in the fabricator? I maybe said, maybe I didn't tell it, maybe I said just do a couple. Is that what I did? I think I did. Alright, let's say I want, charge rifle until I have 10. Is that how many I want? No, I want more than that. Let's call it 16. Because I'm replacing my assault rifles basically with my charge rifles, essentially. We'll keep it mixed up a little bit. So you know what? We will go down to 10. I don't want to overthink it. They got a lot to go through before they get to it, though. They have to make armor, healing enhancers, but we have plenty of people working. Awesome. Awesome. Good, good, good. I'm waiting for those traders. Oh, we're going to do this thing. This rocket swarm. Want to try it? Can I aim? Can I aim? I'm confused where it's going to hit. Oh. I think it's the whole area. That can't be true. If that's the case, I'm forbidding it right now, and it'll be like a last emergency. I think it attacks this whole area. That's what I think. Let's see when I actually try it in a couple episodes, if I ever do, if that's what happens. Look at them making marble, stone blocks. Everything's working perfectly. This looks all nice and clean. Well, except for the kitchen itself. I'm not talking about dirt. I'm talking about, like, style and function. Missy, do you not have clothes on? You only have a gas mask? Why? We don't have apparel for you? Whoops. Can we just make a romper or something for kids? Yeah. Make 2 rompers. Make 3 rompers. We're going to need one for the other one. Alright, and we are up to 5,000 steel. And we've made quite a bunch of things. Now, I know this is a mess in here, but it kind of is what it is for now. They are busy in this room. They're crafting sculptures. They're crafting marble blocks. Pampayana's just wandering around because she doesn't know what to do with her life. You go take care of your kid, you know. And in the meantime, you can clean. There. All right, let's try Daesh. This is the last thing we're gonna try. Oh, we have the Fiesta of Archism. That's right. Let's get everybody here. That's it. We need to have a good time. It's been rough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have this party, then I'm going to have Zach give a leader speech, and then I'm going to have the conversion ceremony. Did Pelican just get insulted by somebody? Pelican insulted Penny's intellectual skills. Nice. Pelican tried to convert Torres. This led to a social fight. I mean, Good job. Good job in the middle of a party. Very, very disappointed in you, Pelican. The unforgettable Fiesta, +8 mood for 6 days. The quality was 100%. All right, now begin leader speech. Can we do that? Where's Zach? Come on, Zach. If all goes well, they would gain respect for the leader. I don't know really what that. Have I done one of these before? Leader speech. Look at them all with their backpacks. Their jump packs. All right, encouraging leader speech. It was encouraging and well delivered. Good job, Zach. What did that do for everybody? An unforgettable festival. That's +8. An encouraging speech, +5. Let's finish this off with a conversion ritual for Daesh. Still expected quality is 57. What if she uses her convert ability now? She's all happy. No, it's the same thing as usual. Let's do a conversion ritual. Come on, Daesh. Let's get you down 30% more. This is going to be 57% chance. This is risky. This is risky. She could go all the way right back up to 100% of raid ideology. Alak's starving? Okay, whatever. We're almost done. Oh, great. Okay, Daesh now. She went from 60% certain in the raid ideology down to 30%. And with the fact that Chakin can do every 3 days, like 8 or 9%, I think it's just going to be maybe 4 or 5 days more until she's converted. Okay, now they're all eating. They're all happy. Everybody's doing great. They're moving around. Look at them all with the pep in their step. We have a lot of things going on in the workshop. We've already almost built up all of our leather again. Nicely organized freezer. We expanded it. We have a royal tribute collector. That we will deal with later. We have 6,200 kibble and a full barn of happy animals. We have a hospital for the animals that has not had to be used, so that's great. We came back with over 100 marble chunks that have gotten converted to marble blocks, and we've built our pathways that we wanted to build. And we also are currently creating 3 different gene packs, xenogerms, to implant in Torres, Tiffy, and I believe Penny as well. We have an eclipse, and that'll be fine. Pompeon is starving. After she's done breastfeeding, I hope she goes and eats, which she is. But we are going to continue next episode with getting the remaining xenogerms created to implant in everybody else, and that puts us well on our way to being able to launch this, start this reactor, and be able to defend against all these raids. That, along with all the armor that we're making with these fabrication benches. But that will happen and continue to happen next episode, because that's it for this one. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more inane babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.